Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Long Tom. Welcome to the Long Tom Lounge, where we play Caverns and Klombos every Tuesday night. I'm here with Monday Olives and Spicy Plays. The rest of the crew will be here shortly, I presume. Yeah, make sure I mute that. But how are you boys doing tonight?
Good.
Oh,
Ice cream?
Heck yeah. What kind of ice cream you eating?
It's hot fudge brownie sundae ice cream. I don't know, something my son picked up.
Nice. Heck yeah. I like some of those, like, too many toppings style, like Ben and Jerry's type ice creams, where it's just
Right.
chunk of brownie.
Yeah, I think it had some
slash of
peanut butter,
fudge,
some
and-
nuts. Yeah, it had everything in it. I
Heck
don't know
yeah.
what it was. It was good though.
That's what's up. I can't remember when I restarted Fortnite last, so I'm gonna do that right now to make sure the shop loads properly. Because we'll check out the shop while we're waiting for Remy and Tony, and yeah, and we hopefully can get into it pretty quickly here. I'm excited. I've got well, I have an idea. Like I always have an idea. We'll see what actually happens. But
Oh, it ain't gonna go the way you plan it. That's for sure.
no, God no.
Yeah, that I already could tell you as well.
Yeah. But luckily I made up a couple different contingencies, so we'll see.
Well, so many wrenches we can throw into those for you.
Oh yeah. All right, we got all the Toy Story
Caverns
stuff still.
and messed up the Cavern Master. That's what the other K stands for, right?
Exactly. What is it? Oh, Spider Gamers Locker Bundle. Huh. A bunch of Coachella stuff. Whoa. Calm down, shop. FNCS. Marvel. I wanted to play that LTM. I went and played it, and I was super disappointed. I thought it was the old LTM, where it was like you controlled different points, you know, like capture the flag type stuff. But it is not. It's just like a weird, like, yeah, it's not what I recalled. So it must be from the first time Marvel came through, as opposed to when I actually joined when the island was all like Stark Enterprises and yada yada yada. But I love this
Those
Ramses
gator gnashers are funny.
minifig. Which ones?
The gator gnashers.
Oh yeah,
Where you put your feet in the gator's mouth. That's funny.
Yeah. I was thinking, it'd be a funny joke. Be like, when you see my new crocodile boots, they're great.
Right.
Get them for my. Hey, what's up, Jay? How are you, buddy? Old man is right. I just keep getting older. I tried to stop at one point, but it's hard to quit.
What you do is next year, instead of going a year up, you just go to a year down and start going backwards.
There you go. Just pull a little Benjamin Button.
Yep. I turned 41, not 40, or 40, not 42.
I don't know what you guys
That's
are
right.
talking about. I'm a happy 25-year-old person.
We know.
Just graduated high school myself. The Terminator bundle's in the shop, and they have the tow truck surfer emote, and I bought it because I just want Optimus Prime to ride this emote everywhere. I think it'd be great.
Right.
That's incredible.
I have the Optimus Prime skin, but that season's long since over, so can't wear that anymore. Let's see. These days we were born in the 1900s. That's right. That's what all the little kids say now. Make us feel even older.
Though, I just sit back and just know that one day it's gonna happen to them.
That's right.
They're gonna be the old ones. It's inevitable.
That's right.
So he who mocks will eventually be old as well.
That's right. Welcome in, Remy.
They'll probably be
How you doing?
healthier and older than us.
Right. You never know. We might find out like 10, 20 years down the road that vaping is way worse than smoking ever was. You know, and
Oh, it definitely probably is.
they all like mutate or something. They all become like, you know, Cronenberg monsters. You know, they're just.
This could be the case.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
They
have you
like-
seen the thing with the headphones? How they can leave the indent in your head? We're already becoming Cronenberg monsters.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think that today.
My brother came by the other day, and now granted, you know, he's wearing the headphones obviously, but he had the headphone dent in his hair, and it was killing me. So, you know, you don't want to point that out to somebody and be like, oh, you got a dent in your head, you know.
Oh, I do.
So, yeah, that's the other thing I'm excited about. Using the earbuds now instead of the and my SteelSeries Alias streamer mic. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Stream series. I don't have the.
Ooh.
Not only do I get to wear my hat, but I don't have the head dent anymore.
That is incredible, yeah.
You do it.
I just recently got some monitor earbuds, and they are incredible for music production. I absolutely love them.
Heck yeah. But all right. I believe that Tony said he was going to be here. Obviously doing the kung fu thing as per the usual. Tad bit of.
You mean ninjutsu?
Yeah. I wonder if they spin at
spin jitsu. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. I knew what you meant. We're gonna have to ask him when he comes in. Let's see, where are we at? K&K2 Electric Boogaloo. What's up?
Is there like a legit full-on expansion coming out tomorrow? Is that a thing?
Yeah, that is 100% a thing. I thought it was weird when they announced it that it was going to be on a Wednesday, or excuse me, on a whatever day it actually, whatever day the 16th is. No, tomorrow's the 15th, so it would have been on a Thursday. But the Thursday updates happen Thursday night, so it would have been out before the actual update. You know what I mean? I don't know. So I'm glad it's coming tonight. It should be here in the morning, apparently, which is super exciting.
Is there like a new island, or how does that work? Sorry, not to derail things.
Oh, no, that's fine. I wanted to talk about this. Joke's on you.
Yes.
So they put out a teaser. It's just a couple seconds, like I think it's like 6 seconds long or something, this teaser that LEGO put out. And in it, you're at the monastery, and like baby dragon comes out of a portal, like a baby red dragon. And where that like the jobs board or whatever it is, the thing that says coming soon. I believe where that is, or it might be the next tier of stairs down. It might be like where the ink shrine is, you know, in the where they have the workbench initially. There's a portal, and it looks like kind of like the Storm King portal. So it might be a whole other realm, like not in your world, like you have to go through this portal to get to it. I don't know. It might be the portal is like the Star Wars cave, and you go through the portal and you go to somewhere else in your world.
Either of those would be incredible.
Yeah.
Even if it was a massive dungeon, I would be happy with that.
Right. Yeah, that would be super cool, actually. But what was I gonna say? Oh, LEGO Official is having a stream on the 18th, and they put out an ad for it. And in the ad, they show was it Kai? He's the he's the fire ninja guy, right? And Garmadon who's the big bad guy for those of you who aren't super familiar with Ninjago, and the baby dragon. And I posted it in the Discord because I think that's the first teaser of any of the new enemies or NPCs or anything like that. So we're definitely getting some new enemies to fight. And the only weapon that we're missing now, since we got the katana from the like legendary Ninjago weapons, the golden weapons or whatever they're called, is the scythe, which a lot of the enemies already have. So I'm hoping fire spin jutsu, scythe, new enemies. We're getting the pass, well, like a full, it's called the Soaring Skies Pass. So it's going to be all Ninjago airships. And I'm hoping
That's incredible.
Like their what's their city called in Ninjago? But they have like a big techno city they live in, essentially. So I'm hoping some of that decor, maybe some prefabs. You know, maybe we'll get like some of the stuff that spawns in on the shores. You know, the different like cool like buildings that are like all just piled on top of each other. Yeah, a lot of stuff. And then at the end of the month, we're getting another update for Ninjago. It's called here, let me quickly pull up the picture because I grabbed their roadmap. Shatter Spawn Showdown with a new dragon. So and he looks huge. He makes, at least in the teaser image, he looks like he's a bulldog. He's ready for you. So hopefully bigger than the red dragons. My guess would be that's where the portal leads you, is to fight Shatter Spawn. I just said his name, I already forgot it. Shatter Spawn. But he looks like the Chaos Dragon from the show. So yeah, it's gonna be huge the next couple weeks. That Shatter Spawn Showdown is April 30th. At least that's what it was on this. It might be the 29th now, since everything got moved up a day. But who knows? Really good month for LEGO. So, watching back last week's stream, our fight with the Storm King, the game volume was like off the chart in parts. Like I had to turn it all down. And then it normalized again through the rest of the stream. So I don't know if the Storm King fight counts, like the music and sound effects in there count as different from, you know, the main game, like if it's, you know, lobby music or something. You know, I don't know what the deal is, but it was loud when we were in there. Holy cow. Let's see, there's Remy. Is Tron still in trade? Nope. Spicy Monday, just looking for Tony.
I'm still here.
Where you at, homie? You find a different tree to hide in? Oh, okay, that's what I meant, was in here. Like, in the world in here. I knew you were in the call. But yeah, how are you doing tonight, bud?
I'm good. Excited for tomorrow.
We all want to know if you learn any spin jutsu when you're at Kung Fu. Like, do they have you, like, spin around really fast ever, or is that...
No.
No?
Just the fire projection and stuff like that.
Oh, weird. Nice.
Just
nice. Tron's in there flicking matches at kids. Hey, look at you.
And ice cubes. And ice
Fancy.
cubes.
Right, right. rubs his feet on the floor, goes up, gives him a little static shock. Ciao. So all right. We did it. We checked the shop. Everybody's here. I accidentally completed some missions when I came here earlier to look at some stuff, but that doesn't matter. We got some other stuff going on. But for those of you who might be new, we like to start every stream with a little thing we like to call Monday's Tuesday Madcap Recap, in which our resident pickle,
I'm a pickle,
recaps last week's episode. He's not always a pickle.
Yeah.
But they're not always a pickle, but
Yeah, sometimes I'm like the purple bear thingy or like possibly a raven. I'm not even sure on that one, to be perfectly honest, but like everyone thinks I'm a bear, so I just go with it. And the recap usually starts something a little like last week on Kaverns Klombos, our heroes did what any emotionally stable adventuring party would do after beating the Storm King and watching the storm still get worse. They immediately went back and fought the Storm King again anyway, as a live reenactment, complete with the rare storm charms and full last time on battle cry charge up the mountain. The run was a full storm gauntlet of chaos, portals needing power, people trying to be a better camera, getting knocked, getting eliminated, scrambling to find the exit point in space again, and finally popping out alive enough to argue about the next move. With the Storm King handled again, the party decided it was time to go back to the Wiz's Tower, and to choose the most normal method possible, bat wings. That turned into a flying road trip where everyone discovered drag physics, draft markers, and drifting, color confusion, and then, of course, one of the bat wings did the funniest thing imaginable, a perfect landing where it fell straight through the hill and instantly killed Remy the rider because the ship clipped through the ground. It was awesome. Back at the Wiz's Tower, Tuesday Pickles and oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Tuesday Pickles and Stoic Tony burst down the door and asked the Wiz what was going on. The most important question of all, why are the undead still coming? Why did defeating the Storm King not defeat the energies, and why is the world still in peril? Then, so the party, and then it was field work. The adventurers rode out. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, I messed up. There was a musket craft roll. I totally messed up. So the Wiz sent us back out because apparently after killing the Storm King, there was still some disturbances with the necromantic energy going on. So the Wiz confirmed it was worse than expected, and it wasn't just forsaking, it was spires being unnatural energy as they were being awoken, breaking the magic as everyone understood it. So the party had to go back out, repair, craft, and we also got rich. There was a musket craft roll, and the biggest we're fine moment of the night when we found out that 18 cut sapphires got valued at over 1,000 gold each, split so that everyone walked away with a ridiculous pile of money. Then it was fieldwork. The adventurers rode out east to Diego's Spire, fought through the chaos and adds with shields doing the shield things, and when the Spire finally cracked out, dropped a deep purple arcane crystal, exactly what the Wiz wanted as proof. Back at the Wiz's again, the crystal confirmed her suspicions. There was an ancient magic from a time before her studies, and while she couldn't just lean on it and spot, she believed she could also like reverse engineer the spell that brought it here, meaning that she could send the party to where the magic came from, but it would be a dangerous trip and everyone would need upgraded gear. Then came the basement forge moment of the night. Crystal weapons got fed into the weird forge to become rifted, and the longest running mystery in Paywelia finally got solved because the Wiz cast comprehend language on the famous glowing sword and translated the runes to reveal the horrifying truth. Caution, sharp edges. The sword was glowing because the sword was dangerous. Because it's sharp. Because it's a sword. Will our heroes overcome the chaos energy mystery and the dangerous journey the Wiz is preparing for us? Or will the party descend into complete and utter chaos? Find out on tonight's episode of Kaverns Klombos.
All right. So yeah, you guys, in a much longer recap, originally came to the world of the Borderlands, the realms that you guys first encountered, the Storm Chaser base, and etc., to investigate these rumors of disturbances in the area and of unnatural happenings. Upon arriving, you discovered the Forsaken. The Forsaken one was raising an army of unspawned in an attempt to save the world from itself. Then I put too many tongue twisters in my notes tonight. But it was discovered that the Forsaken not only was using, necromantic, dark arcane powers, but he had aligned himself with a mysterious force that was producing these spires, which were being used to draw energy from the world to create the storms, to summon the Ender of Worlds, the Storm King. After going and defeating the Storm King, you discovered that these spires apparently belong to someone by the name of Dago, who was breaking the fabric of reality itself with what was explained to you folks was chaos energy. That it was like the elements themselves have been turned back against themselves, and that it was ancient magic that even the Wiz themselves were not completely familiar with. And as mentioned in the recap, managed to, with a chunk of the spire, cast a spell of sending, which delivered you folks into a very, very high elevation and unfamiliar location. And as you pop in, this blonde guy in front of us here, is like, "Hey, what's going on, guys?" And he's all casual. But that casualness is immediately replaced with I'm pretty sure I got a controller game. Thanks, though. With just clamor and the sound of shouting, and before you folks know it, you are surrounded by numerous heavily armored, and from what you can tell, just looking around, they're wielding magic weapons. They all, there's a lot of things going on that lead you folks to believe that A, this is some place of ancient magic, and B, that you might be in the wrong place. But
I throw a bunch of brine from the teleportation that I was not expecting.
You just come out the other end, you're like,
just brine everywhere. Maybe like little bits of like pickled vegetables and stuff.
Right on. So as you folks are surrounded, it's pretty much demand. One of them demands that you explain yourself.
I'm going to attempt to bluff them and say, look, I brought the heroes you were looking for as you asked.
I try to butt in and say something, but I throw up more brine.
Remy, spicy?
I just stare through them, say nothing at all.
And I remain quiet.
All right. So, like I mentioned, you're surrounded by. Think of any of the like Japanese skins in Fortnite, and all of those skins are there. You know, we've got well, I won't even go down and list them all. But you know, Shogun X. You know, I'm not gonna do the thing I just said I'm not gonna do. Anyways, when you say that you've brought the heroes, there doesn't seem to be any relief or any relenting on their position. Um, you know, and as you know, time passes, as you guys are all standing there, you know, different people are shouting out different things. You know, they're Oni. You know, they've invaded the monastery. You know, like people definitely want to do something about you guys just randomly appearing here in the world. What do you guys want to do?
I try to speak up and recover from all of the vomiting, and I just say, do you know the Twiceler, the Wiz?
The one standing closest to you is that just there's no sign of recognition in their eyes whatsoever. That's and really no response.
Wait, so he can't even see us, or? Oh, no. I understand. So I say, I think we might be in the wrong place. I think we were supposed to be sent somewhere else, and then I vomit again.
The guy closest to you, he's got you at spear point, and he's like, "Away from me, Oni." He said, "Keep your acid bile away from me." And he doesn't get you with his spear, but he definitely threatens you to back up.
I try to explain that I'm not an Oni, but like I'm just like a comical amount of brine is just coming out of me.
Okay.
And I just like back up as I'm vomiting. Just like, I'm sorry, I'm not an Oni.
Trone?
Put my weapons down on the ground and I say, we mean you no harm. Is there a way we could prove ourselves that we're not here as Oni? I try and mimic a formal bow.
Where's my fun emote? Oh, it's sorted alphabetically, that's why. Ba, 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 ba. All right, that definitely seems to slow the roll of the people closest to you. Remy?
I'm looking to see if I can maybe do some kind of friendly spell.
I'm pretty sure that in the lockers now, the order of them is no longer correct. Like if
I was
you
thinking-
say latest acquired, then it a lot of times shows you the ones you've used recently as opposed to
The ones you bought recently.
yeah, the locker's broken. But sorry, go ahead, Ryan.
No, I'm just looking at the. Let's see. Hmm. Oh, I thought that was something, but I don't think I was gonna say commune with nature. That doesn't seem too. What about this one? I say what if I decide to conjure some woodland being? I basically asked him, I'm like, you seem to be one with your surroundings and nature. What if I were to bring about spirits of nature themselves to show that that we are friendly, that they don't attack us? And then I can summon woodland beings, and they just kind of come around and dance around me. Would that prove? Would that give you proof that
Are
we
you
are
asking
friendly?
me as the DM, or are you asking them as people?
Little of both. Little of both. Oh well, yeah. I'm asking them. I was like, would that? Well, I'm asking them, but you're them, so yeah. Would that be something to prove? Would that be enough evidence of our well-being?
I'm gonna have to get back to you. Spicy. What are you want to try anything? Or what's your plan?
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, hey, look at my pickle friend here. He's very sick. If we were Oni coming to attack, you think we would have brought this sick-looking pickle with us? He's doing nothing but hindering us if we were here to hurt you. How could we possibly be here? How could we possibly be here to try to do anything bad, bringing this guy? That would be pathetic.
I promise.
All right.
And my sword's just glowing because it's sharp. Don't worry. I'm not dangerous. It's dangerous.
All right.
Oh.
So, as you folks are, trying to plead your case, and the various folks that are present, continue to argue about what to do with you. From the top of the stairs, you hear a loud voice, and when you look up the stairs, let's see, image. If you check out the stream here in however many seconds, this guy, whose name I suddenly can't remember, is standing at the top of the stairs, but he's got a large bandage on his ribs, and he looks like he's been deep in battle. And as you guys look around, you can see that beyond the group that has you surrounded, which seem like very capable warriors, as I was mentioning, the ones farther back and the ones farther up the stairs also seem to have bandages, like they've recently been in conflict. But the voice says enough, and immediately everyone's weapons go down, and everyone lowers their heads to this guy on the stairs, and he calls for the Psycho Mahoshi, and he says, check the wards. And the Psycho Mahoshi waves his hands, and sure enough, in the sky above you, becomes obvious all this wards, magical seals, floating through the skies, and he says, all of the seals are intact, my lord. And He says if they were Oni and the seals stand, then they couldn't have passed the borders. He said they would have been destroyed immediately upon entering the monastery. He says, we've established this safe place, as you all know. And if they were Oni, they'd be dead. He said, so tell the strangers, explain yourselves. What brings you to this place in the middle of our crisis?
Can I take an insight check to see if, judging by the way they look, I would know what kind of combat style or warrior code, or if they would follow some sort of warrior code?
Who?
Well, pretty much this whole establishment, but mostly the
compound.
main guy that's in front of us. That's
Yeah.
talking.
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Okay. 2 seconds. Sorry. Come on. 14 plus 2, 16.
All right. From what you gather, just from the short interaction that you've had, this is some high-ranking warrior in whatever kind of.
So they would have
army
like a
this is.
warrior code then, basically, right? Like in our okay.
From your instincts, yes. They seem highly honor bound. Not necessarily to any certain cardinal direction, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's not like, but they do seem like warriors, and from the decorations of the place, and et cetera, et cetera. Like you would, if you had to bet, you would say they do.
Okay, so if it's possible, I would like to use Channel Divinity, Knowledge of the Ages, and I would like to tap into a Divine Well of Knowledge. As an action, I can choose a skill or a tool, and for 10 minutes, I have proficiency with that chosen skill or tool. Can I choose the skill of Diplomacy? Is that possible? Like, I know I'm kind of milking it there because, okay. All right. And this specifically like honor bound diplomacy, like warrior code type of diplomacy. And I want to approach the dude that's speaking, but because I saw how everyone else is acting and I'm using the thing, I would assume at some point I would stop and bow the way that they're bowing. And I would probably like kneel down in front of him and like present my neck as like a sign of submission or whatever, because like warrior culture type of thing, and look up at him and I say, we do not pose you threat or harm. I think there's been a mistake. I think we were not supposed to be sent here, but judging by all of the activity and the fact that there's a lot of bustle and hustle, I think you might be facing a similar problem as us. So instead of fighting, perhaps we should talk about this because we might actually be able to help each other.
Go ahead and give me a roll for your diplomacy check. What is it just gives you proficiency?
Yes, so I would be able to add the 3 proficiency bonus now? Is that what it is at?
We're up to a 4 now.
A 4, yeah, let's go.
Plus will
Good,
attribute.
because I only rolled a 9. So proficiency plus my or no, it's just proficiency, right? Or
plus
how's that work?
The attribute, the related attribute. So
it would be a 15. 16.
15?
Sorry. No, 15 plus 2. Plus 2 is the charisma for me. Yeah.
All right. So the general nods his head and he waves his hand and he says, "Let them pass." And from the ranks of warriors comes a woman with twin daggers and carrying a spear on her back. And she says, "Master," she says, "how can we trust them?" She says that this one looks like an Oni, and this one's carrying a joke sword.
I take my holy emblem and I put it on the ground and I step away to show that I am disarming myself.
The
I
general.
step forward
Oh, go ahead.
and I say, I will face you in honorable combat.
She laughs. She said you wouldn't stand the time it took me to draw my blade.
But
And
warrior to
the
warrior, we would know each other's code and will.
the general interrupts and he says, "Enough! I've already said enough. How they meant to be here and where they meant to be matter not, for they're here now." He says, Come, you'll explain yourselves and I'll decide your fate myself." And the frog-hatted lady goes to speak up again. And he says, "Kairu, I have spoken." And she bows and she says, "Yes, master." And she gives you guys a scowl as she wanders her way off.
I slowly
inspect her
and
if you could
hesitantly
please
pick
also.
up my holy religious icon and spirit it back away in one of my brine pockets.
All right. What were you saying, Tony?
I'm seeing if her hat blinks also.
As
Poke
far
it in its eyes.
yeah, as far as you can tell, no.
That was very like a good observation though, because it's a good call from the last time.
So the general, like I was saying, he kind of clutches his side as he turns, and he leads you back up the stairs.
Offer the general a healing potion as we walk up the steps with him.
He says that the Saikyo Mahoshi have him in good hands, and that unfortunately these wounds are not from natural weapons. They can't be healed with normal means. He says he said before I travel back out, all I will need is time.
I approach softly and I say, I'm a cleric. Normally, I actually don't specialize in healing, but if you want, I could take a look at those wounds, even if they require special attention. I might be able to assist in some way or another.
He says, "First, let us discuss your presence." He said, "Perhaps after we grow to know one another and trust one another, I might consider it. But as for now..."
Absolutely. I bow graciously.
So as you guys roll up into the main building of what you heard referenced to as the monastery, you see there's numerous warriors throughout, and we're gonna go ahead and presume that this building is 20 times the size that it is, kind of like we do with all our other cityscapes and whatnot in the game. And this courtyard is huge, and like I was saying, there's warriors practicing fighting techniques and different martial arts styles. But then beyond that, there's also a wing of it that is almost exclusively injured people being tended to, and you know, like what would essentially be Ninjago clerics. I don't know what they call them in Japanese, but
It would be Wu Jen.
is that Japanese for cleric?
According to Dungeons and Dragons, they used to be.
That is a really cool emote. Oh my god, that is so cool. Those swords are so cool.
That's one of my favorite new emotes. So, the general though asks you to sit with him, and he says, "I suppose we begin at the beginning. Where are you from? How did you arrive here?"
Wait, is he like offering us tea?
Yep.
I when they get up to me to pour my tea, I put my hand over the cup and I say, "Oh no, I bring my own," and I just like take some like brine out of my pocket and put it into the cup and start sipping on the brine.
Okay. Just loose brine in your body.
Exactly. I mean, I'm practically made of brine, so I mean.
Right. Fair enough. All right, we got you. So all right, who wants to start?
I say that we were sent here because where we are from, there are multiple perils that are encroaching upon the land, disturbing the natural orders of things through the means of chaos energy and time magic and all sorts of other necromantic and evil absconderies that are happening, and lots of subterfuge going on between the different clans and things going on in the place that we're from, and we were sent here to gather some resources and materials so that we can confront the impending perils from Diago's spires that are being activated after we've just laid waste to the Storm King. But it wasn't enough to put a stop to the evils on the land, and I think somewhere along the way, the magic that was supposed to send us to where we were supposed to go, it got mixed up in the great stream of the mojo streams, and now we're here instead of there.
He nods solemnly, and he says, "Then if you seek to defeat Dago," he says, "then this is the right place." He says, "Dago was once one of us." And he relays the story of, are you guys familiar with Dago's story from the Fortnite lore, or do you want me to tell you it all?
I feel like you've told us all before, but I mean, feel free for the viewers.
So he comes from a family of mask makers, and he lived on an island, and he had two siblings, and his lineage used to be magical mask makers, but they were Oni masks. They were, infused with essentially chaos energy. And his sister became trapped in the spirit realm. So he created a mask and went to the spirit realm to attempt to save her. And in doing so, became corrupted by a dark force. Which is pretty much the whole, yeah, there you go. That's all his masks right there. But he returned from the spirit realm corrupted. He says, the land you find yourselves in, we call Ninjag-Who. And he says, in the beginning, before time, he said there was only the realm of the dragons and the Oni. And they were constantly at war with each other. But then the first Spinjitzu master, who was born from this war world, created another world. He created Ninjag-Who. And he was a master, the first master of Spinjitzu, balancing the creation of the dragons and the destruction of the Oni, and not being corrupted by either. And he created 4 golden weapons, which became essentially anchors for this reality. He says now Dago, when he was in this spirit realm, became an agent of chaos. And his mission now is to return the world back to that chaos from whence it sprang. And prior to leaving Ninjag-Who, he sank the entire island into chaos. You know, all the different clans now are at war. Even the beasts and the animals and the dragons, they're all affected by the chaos energy. And now, with your arrival, they know at least where he's gone to. Because when Dago returned from the spirit realm, that's when all the rifts and everything started happening, and realities started crossing into each other. I feel like there was some other things I wanted to say, but I can't quite recall. He says, but it seems we have a common enemy at the very least. So what is your quest then?
We were sent here to learn how to fight Dago properly by someone called the Wiz.
He shakes his head. He nods. He says, I'm unfamiliar with this tutor that you speak of, this master. But if they sent you here from your world, they must be powerful indeed. He says that he wants to learn more about your world. He wants to know, you know, how did your world come to be, and you know, he's super curious about any information you folks can give him. Honestly, you might be his first extra dimensional visitors ever, so he's super curious.
I explained to him, I say, well, it all started a really, really long time ago. I was a cucumber in a field. I'm joking. I explain what I know as like my knowledge cleric to the best of my abilities, but I'm assuming I wouldn't know like about the I wouldn't say I'm assuming, but I feel like I probably wouldn't know quite about like the llamas and stuff like that, or would I? I actually don't know. Maybe I should roll for that.
I feel like that's a common enough mythology in Playwelia that you would be aware of it, even if you know you aren't a follower. Because yeah, even though the other campaign isn't this campaign, like, there is some crossover in the, like, it's
Okay,
still
so then,
Playwellia, there's still, etc., etc.
to the best of my ability, I just explained to him that we are one of many, like universes, like happening, diverging at the same time, and convening and being in the same space and undulating in different patterns that make it difficult for us to communicate with each other, but still connect each other together. And I just kind of loosely explained the theology and the lore behind the first llama and all of that stuff that's associated with Playwellia.
All right, give me a roll. Give me a perform check, I guess.
That one's only an 8. But I would add. Oh, do I add my proficiency? No, I don't have performance. So I would just
know
add
what?
the 2. So a 10.
You know what? I feel like it would actually be less of a performance and more of an information dump. So
Oh, well, then 14.
14, yeah.
Yeah.
So he listens. Hours go by as you converse, and he finds it all like super interesting. He says the story of the first llama like deeply echoes the story of the first Spinjitzu master. He says the first llama came from another realm as well, and came and created yours. He says that's exactly how it happened with the first Ninjag-Who master. Like, he was born out of a battle realm and came and created a realm of peace, essentially. He says I find it also very interesting that in your creation myth, the llama takes 4 steps that create the world. And the first Spinjitzu master created 4 golden weapons. The Scythe of Quakes could be seen as the llama's first step, which created the land. And that the Nunchucks of Lightning could be seen as his second step that created the sky. And that the Sword of Fire, the third step where he created life, and then the Shurikens of Ice, where he created all the creatures and essentially life and death. And he says it's curious to me too, the same echoes in the stories of the llamas of the apocalypse. They seem to be the opposing forces to the exact same qualities of the golden weapons. He says in our mythology too, when Ninjag-Who was created, that creation cast a shadow. He said much in the same way that the llamas of the apocalypse are supposed to be the shadow of the first llama. He says that the parallels go even deeper, he said, but now may not be the exact time to get into it. He says, but you came here and you wish to train.
Yes, we seek strength in order to defeat the, more honestly, to endure the impending, Diago's impending activation of all the spires. We seek to prevent that from happening.
And what of you others?
Just in the current state, studying the fighting styles of the people training off to the side from us, seeing if they notice pressure points like I do, being a rogue and stuff like that.
All right. Remy, Spicy? Mm, 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 mm. No?
Yeah, I think I'm just staying, observing, and waiting for other people to agree upon. Just kind of just, in the back, being silent and observing, and kind of taking in the other moves that the other fighters are doing around, just studying that.
All right. Spacey?
I just want to know if one of y'all people can give me a magic weapon, because this sword that's just telling me it's sharp, I don't like it anymore. I need something good. Y'all get some good weapons? I just need a new weapon. I really need a new sword.
Yeah, that is a pretty funny sword. Some might call it joke sword.
I've seen some fire daggers. I would like something like that. Can y'all help me with that?
The general chuckles. He says, these weapons are made in the image of the golden weapons. He says some of these students you see before you have been training for millennia. He says,
But
and
look,
they're
I'm a
still,
king. I have a gold necklace and a gold shield.
he says, and they're still not masters of their weapons. He says, before you could be entrusted with such weapons, he said, you would have to pass the basic levels of training first. They're marks of station as much as they are of war.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of work. Never mind. Y'all can keep your weapons.
So
okay, where's the test? Where's the test?
All right. So is everybody on board with doing stuff?
Yeah, I mean, if tests can lead to better weapons that could possibly help us defeat Tiago, yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, I'm for that too.
All right. So just as you folks are agreeing, Karu, the frog princess, comes through the gates and she says, "Master, you can't seriously be thinking of training them." And he snaps and he says, "Oh no." He says, "They will take the test just as all the others have, and if they pass the test, then they will be trained. But not by me, Karu. By you." Everybody saw that coming. And she starts to contest. And he says, "Prepare them for the test." He said, "You will lead them to the arena, and we will see." He says, "And only then will we have our answer." And again, she begins to protest, and he just shuts her down. And he says, "Go, now. And whoever keeps sleeping in people's beds needs to knock it off. Some ninja's gonna be very upset when they can't have that bed later." But all right. She very begrudgingly leads you folks down to what, as you approach, becomes apparent as a blacksmith. And she
Look
says,
at her and say, "Hey, you see that lady over there with the pickaxe? Is that your sister? She has eyes on her hat too."
she's like, I've never seen this person before. She showed up with you guys. But she says, "All right." She says, "Remove your armor."
I look at them and I just say, I'm a pickle. This is me.
He's kind of squishy.
All right, everybody give me your armor charms.
Oh, that thing. I reach into one of my briny pockets and pull out my armor charm.
So let's see. I believe. What was that you just gave me? Weird. When you dropped that on the ground, it looked like a storm charm, and when I picked it up, it's a health charm. Why is there so many? Why is there so many charms? I should only have 3 charms, and I have 5. Do you guys not know which ones were your armor charms?
That's right.
I
forgot
dropped
that.
2 because the storm charm was not a permanent charm. It was from like an episode ago.
Yeah, that was just a spell charm, but you could have held on to that. All right, let's see. What level are we? 10th, right? So
Yes.
all right, Spicy. You should have 2 blue health charms, correct?
Yes.
And no other charms currently. Monday, blue return, blue health.
Thank you.
Trone, 2 green.
One was uncommon now at level 10, right? And then 1 green. Or 1 white, 1 green.
No, 2 green. And then
Uncommon, right? 2 uncommon.
Uh,
Sorry, colorblind.
yes, uncommon. And Remy, you should have a blue health and a green health.
Yes.
All right.
Well, technically, my blue one is I'm using the wave breaker one because I got that from
Oh, okay.
with the sirens, but it's same health, right? 80.
No,
So-
blue health charm is 120 with 2 armor. So
Oh.
I'll tell you, just
either way.
hold on to that wave breaker charm. Just for now, for health reasons, we'll give you the blue one.
Okay.
But after you folks give her your armor, she drops you each the initiate's vestments, she calls them. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. And it is. Where's Monday? Monday, come here. Come here. Come get your gi.
Yeah. I'm here. Right in front of
But
you.
yeah,
Where's my
they're. I'm trying to find it in my inventory. Sometimes my brain breaks. But she equips you all with your new armor. She says that it may not look like much, but it will protect you guys here in Ninjag-Who better than your armor could have.
Just nod my head slowly, like saying, "Uh-huh."
She says the magic of Ninjag-Who work differently than your mortal realm. She says that here the elements are controlled by wielders of spin jitsu, and that your metal and your leather clothes that you brought from wherever you came from would burn or burn you, and that these will protect you essentially. She says, but it's a long journey. Let us venture forth. She says you're to be tested in the arena, and we'll see if you're Oni or not once and for all.
I'm a dill, not an Oni.
So we are going to the arena. It's only 2,398 meters away. You guys ready?
Let's do this.
Oh,
Are we flying?
Do you guys have how much time do we have? 9:12. Nah, we can run. Do you guys have gliders
Yep,
before we leave?
I do.
Okay. We can
I
leave
do.
if everybody has gliders. All right.
I do.
You better stick together because this place is dangerous. But as you folks hang glide over, a technique you folks actually learned in the deserts back home. The bandits there would use hot spring geysers to gain elevation. Tony, that's the wrong way, bud.
I was waiting for you guys to catch up.
All right. So we're in Ninjag-Who, and it is dangerous. And we got a ways to go.
See a portal over there.
Karu says that it's more of Dago's magic. She says that they lead to the spirit realm, into the shadow
There's a
realms.
dragon!
She says, yeah, we should not face him today.
I want
She
to
says
ride
that,
him. He looks friendly.
She says that normally that they have dragons that they can ride and that
Crystal fur.
that
Crystal
are
fur.
friendly. But since Dago's chaos magic, the entire realm's been thrust beyond their control.
Gather the scrolls. Oh, wait, Mr. Bear.
Careful, Remy.
There's a master.
Kyrie says flee.
Ow.
Oh, okay.
This way. Whee! Run, guys, run!
She says that the masters of ice are the worst. Says they'll freeze you in your tracks.
Tell the masters of ice to chill then.
Hey, what's up, Jonah?
Calm down, homie. Vegetable god.
Right? Nice. She says, I heard you speak of the unspawned to the master. She says, we have our own problems with the undead here as well. Monday laying waste with his wooden hammer. That's right, Jonah. Dip, dodge, parry, thrust. Ooh.
can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. The bear.
They're sleeping.
What
Be
is
quiet.
that? What is this?
She says they're dragon shrine. She says if
Yeah, I
you
see that.
pray
I see
at
it
it,
now.
sometimes they confer benefits upon you from the dragons of creation themselves. Get a good one.
Damage reflect buff.
Nice.
The other one was a crit chance, I think, that somebody got. I think Tony got it.
Player fly mode off.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was driving me nuts. I couldn't do anything.
I couldn't. I kept trying to open my glider and it kept flying, jumping off rocks.
Super frustrating.
Wow, that guy was a one shot. Hey, he wants to play fetch, I think, guys. He's over there playing fetch. Look at him.
He just wants to be friends.
He does. He just wants somebody to play with. Never mind. Looks like he wants some steak.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
gold
yeah.
cow right there, isn't it? Look, it's a gold cow.
Getting lasered by a dragon.
My gold cow.
He's so mad.
He's super mad.
Oh, he's
God.
seen you.
Alright,
He's
you guys
seen you.
run. You guys run.
That's all we can do. It's not. We can't fly. Bye.
I'm coming to you guys.
Me and the
Hey, that
pickle are
wasn't
out of there.
nice. Hey, that wasn't nice either. You need to knock that out.
He get you?
Oh, that's fine.
I'm at a chaos challenge. Yeah.
Hey, you guys are supposed to be running away from the dragon. Remy, run. Hey, what's up, Santos? Welcome to the stream. The party has been teleported from their medieval-themed fantasy world to Ninjag-Who. They have met the warriors and various refugees who live at the monastery, and have been challenged to pass a test, which we are just now arriving at. So you just got here just in time. As you're swimming, Remy, Karu just runs across the water in front of you, as if it's solid earth.
Hey, can you teach me how to run on water like that? That was crazy. How'd you do that?
She says it's one of the many skills that are obtainable when you become a spin jitsu master. And she laughs and she says, if you become a spin jitsu master.
Do you have to have a heart made of ice?
She
It seems
laughs.
she has that covered already.
Yeah, she says it does help. But here, before we do this, why don't we come all back over to the shore, or actually, better yet, up on that bluff right there, and throw down some beds, just in case things go poorly. Oh, I can't fly anymore. Hey, listen, little ninja master. Alright, if you folks want to set up beds, I'll be right back.
I'm gonna save Monday. Get away from that guy Monday.
Did Monday forget that flying wasn't on anymore?
No, Monday.
I
got
got a bed. I'm good. I died to a bear though, but they picked me up. I got a bed now. I'm good.
Wait, where are you, Monday?
On the thingy that where everyone is, but now I'm stuck though. Interestingly enough.
You got a grappler?
No.
Wait, where?
Oh, I'm out. It unstuck me.
There's stairs over here.
Yeah, someone destroyed the bottom part of them, so it's hard to get to the other part, to the...
Sneaky. There you go. Alright.
There you go. Just grab a bed. I'll put a couple down.
It's me. Alright. Do you guys still have health potions, all that fun stuff? Monday, do you have your... Okay. Monday, do you have your healing spells and your Rift Ripper spells, all that ready to go?
I'm making sure I got the healing one now, but yeah, I got the Ripper ready.
Alright. And Remy, you got your legendary bow, bunch of arrows, right? Everybody has legendary weapons except for Monday.
Yeah, I got a legendary
I got
bow.
my sapphire sword and a regular bow.
Oh, actually, it's
Alright.
epic, but it's gotta get rifted completely.
Oh, right. It's still like charging.
Never mind.
Yeah.
What's up, Monday?
Nothing. I got it. Thank you.
All right. All right. Well, if you folks are ready, let's go. We'll see what this challenge is all about. We're gonna do normal difficulty. So as you folks approach the area, you can see there's a large protection circle around a misty knoll. And Karu explains that they have trapped a kaiju here, and that in order for you to continue your training with the monastery and with the Spinjitzu masters, you will have to defeat the kaiju and prove your strength and your honor and your purpose here.
Let's do it. Yeah. Kaiju hunting time.
I gotta turn player flying back on, sorry. As you folks enter the arena, there's a creature the likes of which you've never seen before. It's fast and vicious, multi-tentacle beast that oh no.
Oh, wow, that thing, the tentacles. Whoa.
Yeah, the tentacles are no joke. The trick with the tentacles is if the floor near you turns green, you're the one it's after, and you dodge until it's over. Dodge, green light, dodge, green light, dodge, green light, dodge, green light, dodge. Sky, fearless, absolutely fearless. She was doing the same thing in the Storm King fight. Oh. Watch the spikes.
Oh, it got me.
As soon as it puts all of its tentacles up in the air.
Spacey didn't roll. I was waiting for him to roll to see if he made it, but then Remy got him. He's fine.
Roll a 29.
Dun, dun, dun. All right.
I rolled a 19. Nice.
Is there anybody who doesn't have the prefab yet?
I don't.
All right, everybody give your book to Monday.
Absolutely.
Right here.
Yeah, I've got all the pieces. It says I can build it, so I guess that means I have it. Or is it just saying that because I'm in this world?
It doesn't really matter. As long as one
no,
person who
it's
doesn't have it reads them all, if you don't have it, you'll get the blueprint.
Yeah. Do you have the prefab, Spicy?
Oh,
You should have it from when we came and fought it.
Another book over here too.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, because we came. You were with us when we unlocked it that day, right?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
So
you
yeah,
definitely
now
have it, Spicy.
Monday, you should be able to read all those tomes, and it'll unlock for you. I hope.
It's just giving me essence. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, it's just giving me essence.
Did he talk to Captain yet?
Shoot.
Oh.
How many of those tomes do you have left?
3.
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot. All right. Let's go talk to Captain. See if it works.
I have 2 left, not 3.
Monday,
sorry.
no, wait. There's one still here. There's a tomb right here still.
Oh my god. I got it. I think.
There's another one here. Tron
I
just
got it.
picked it up.
Great.
Monday. How many do you have now?
I have 3.
All right, let's go talk to Flint Knock, and we'll see if we can get you this. He is wherever the airship is, over here. Man, I should have cranked up the difficulty. You guys smoked that. I was pretty sure you were gonna.
Does significant damage.
What's that?
Musket still does significant damage.
Oh, I bet. Where is this guy? I hate his house because you can go anywhere. In, like, different directions. I don't even see him here.
I found him. I'm talking to him.
Buy his bait bucket if you need one more book.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if he offers you to sell you a bait bucket, buy it.
He is not, no.
Is he just yelling at you?
You want all pieces to build a red Zeppelin.
Yeah. Well,
I think if you have to have 150 bamboo on you, and then he'll just offer it to you. That's apparently what they say, but I don't know. It hasn't happened to me.
that's the unfortunate thing about all this. Nobody knows what the deal is. It's not like anybody ever came out and said, this works or this doesn't work. You know what I mean? Like,
I did not get anything but when I used the tome after talking to him.
alright. Well,
Huh,
I
interesting.
got a feeling that,
It's because
yeah, I think the print it quest needs to be active for you, which it probably isn't. Because we already did it
I
in
think-
this world, so.
yeah, so I think that's what it really is I think because we did it in this world already,
Yeah.
and you're the owner of this world.
Yep. Well, I had in another world, I had print it. Oh, it's in my expert world. I have print it active right now, but I haven't. I've already gone and fought the thing from beneath, so I'm like, forget that. I'm not going to. I already got the prefab, you know. So. But all right. You guys take out the thing from beneath the kaiju, and as you come back out of the arena, Karu's standing there and still just surprised but not impressed. She says, I didn't expect all of you to return.
We'll find I'm very resourceful.
So are you saying you were hoping one of us would die? Despawn? Sorry.
She says, no, hope is the wrong word. Wish, maybe?
How much money did you have on it?
She says, I still don't believe that you belong here, and I still don't know why you've come. She says, but...
What makes you belong here?
I want a magical weapon. That's why I'm here. I told you that.
I'm here for this. And I start staring at this airship.
She says, what makes me belong here? She says, I am a master of fire and of ice. She said, and paper crane technique. She says,
And
I was born on Ninjag-Who. She says, my ancestors hail from Ninjag-Who. My lineage can be led back to the first Spinjitzu masters.
you're foolish if you think a person can own a land.
What?
Well, you're saying you belong here, like your lineage is here, your people, like this is your lands.
no,
No,
frozen.
you're foolish. No one, like, that's foolish.
say, I see your technique and I raise you mine.
My game froze. I'd like to see what you're doing, but I can't.
Yeah, you're frozen on our screen too.
Yeah. Well, that's not cool. And, like, my controller isn't responding at all. You guys are still moving around just fine. Hey! I'm back. It was a controller issue, apparently. What were you saying about technique, Tron?
Your ship has been hijacked.
Said, I will see her technique and I will raise her mine.
That's not a solid object. I just threw my spear straight through that balloon. She laughs and she says, "All right, children, time to return home."
Okay, Mom, lead the way.
She says, "Follow me if you can." And right before your very eyes, she vanishes. And teleports to where the Ninjag-Who monastery is supposed to be, but isn't. Oh, there we go.
Looks like we're hoofing it back.
And just as you say that, Remy, Monday, and Spicy all evaporate into thin air as well.
Right. I hop on the airship and I start flying it there.
A dragon eats your airship.
Oh, man, looks like I have to teleport.
Yeah, because I don't think we have 18 minutes to wait for you. Or we only have 18 minutes, I mean. But as you folks return to the monastery, for the first time, you see even a hint of shock in Karu's eyes. She legitimately thought she was leaving you on a beach to make your own ways home.
I start vomiting again.
I just look at her and I say, see, I told you, I'm very resourceful.
She says,
Also, a dragon ate your balloon.
She says, perhaps the master was right and you are worthy of becoming apprentices, she says, but you have a long way to go to prove yourself. She says that the events occurring in Ninjag-Who Island take precedence, and that if you one day are capable enough to master an element, she says even just one element would be impressive. That she's sure that things can be righted with your realm as well. So over the next week or so, you guys are gonna get trained up in spin jitsu So if everybody wants to go ahead and grab themselves the common Spinjitzu scroll, you can feel free to equip that. And oh, sorry, Ollie. Next week we can start training you folks up in the ways of Spinjitzu. We'll find out which elements and which different factors will play into your progression as a Spinjitzu trainee, an apprentice here on Ninjag-Who. You folks want to do or say or accomplish anything now that we're back at the monastery?
Find a place for us to sleep.
Karu says, I have just the place for you. And she brings you towards the blacksmiths. But then once you're at the blacksmith, she doesn't go inside, she goes around back. And she says that this should be a suitable place for your needs.
Hey. I don't like it out here. Can I sleep in your room, maybe? In your floor?
I just look at her and say, I've slept in worse.
Let me turn on friendly fire real quick. She makes a noise of disgust, and she says, you will respect me as you would any other master. She says, the moment that Guan Yu made me your sensei, she says, I gained that level of respect, at least from you. She says, you'll never speak such words to me again, or you'll suffer a fate worse than death. She says,
as long
now
as I get touched by your magic staff, I'll be fine.
She says, now into the pen with the rest of the pigs where you belong.
That was rude. How rude.
That's what you get for being a pig. Jeez.
I know, right?
I look at the rest of the group and I say, we've slept in worse.
Nice and shady back here anyway.
At least we won't get rained on.
Anything else you folks want to attempt to accomplish?
I walk over to the blacksmith and I say, here, when we defeated the kaiju, I found this oil. I don't know what it does, so take it.
All right. She explains that this is the secret of their divine weapons. That with the application of ritual oil to the resources native to the island, that they can be honed into greater weapons than most people have ever seen in their lives.
I don't know if our pickle friend's gonna be able to handle all this spinning.
Right? You're used to it at this point.
Let's say the same thing.
It's like you've been practicing for this, Spicy.
The sword got me ready.
That's great. You didn't know you were just learning Spinjitzu. Speaking of that,
Pickle, I
where'd they go?
I could have just been spamming my triangle button the whole time instead of messing up my joystick.
facts. So let's see, what did we learn? We learned the backstory of Ninjag-Who Island, which I apologize to any Ninjag-Who fans in the audience. I am not familiar with the show. I just had Google give me a summary of their creation myth and stuff. But the parallels between the story of the first llama and the llamas the apocalypse, you know, the stories of Zarya and Martho and, you know, the Seven and the Five Heroes, the story of your guys' characters in the other campaign and whatnot. It's all very, very interesting parallels. For example, you and Garmadon are the first Spinjitzu Master's sons, one representing, you know, each of the duality, creation and destruction. Initially, they were both good, but one was bitten by, shoot, I forget the name of it, but this corrupting serpent thing, and turned him into the bad guy, kind of the same way that, you know, Zarya and Martha were turned, etc., etc. And again, just a big pile of coincidences that I couldn't have planned in a million years if I tried. And Dago, being from this area, from this realm, his Fortnite story, which seemed misplaced to me in LEGO Fortnite Odyssey, now has a reasonable explanation, thanks to another series of major coincidences. I don't know if they knew they were bringing Ninjago to LEGO Fortnite during the whole Dago thing, or if somebody just saw the Dago thing and was like, that reminds me of Ninjago, or, you know, I don't presume to know what Epic does or doesn't have on their burners, but I thought it was all pretty cool how I managed to work it all in together. Not to pat myself on the back too much, but Dago seems to be the linchpin, the connective tissue between Fortnite, Ninjago, LEGO, and Odyssey, and Expeditions, and, you know, etc. Apparently, when he was corrupted by the dark energies in the spirit realm and got his hands on the Chaos Blades and interacted with the 0 Point, all that stuff, that's what's created all of these rifts and the coalescing and mixing of realities. So yeah, fun stuff. But yeah, I'll ask again if you guys want to accomplish anything before we get out of here, and if not, we can do outros.
I think I'm good
I think
till
that's
the
a good
next
intro
I'm
to
good.
everything.
I think it's good for outro time.
All right, and I just want to say congratulations. Even despite Karu's doubts, you guys managed to defeat the thing from beneath. And I didn't even lower the difficulty for you guys. We fought it on normal difficulty, just the 5-star version, and you guys crushed it. So good job. But yeah, you guys want to roll initiatives for outros? How do you feel about that?
Roll a 9.
Just gotta get my dice. Yeah.
I rolled a 2.
Ooh,
Deuce is wild.
That's
Roll
right.
the 4.
I rolled a 1.
What?
But yeah. I'm putting
thank
that dice away
God
with my other
we're
colored
not in
dice.
combat. That's all I have to say.
I'm trying to-
It'd be better if we were.
Oh,
It'd be more
and
entertaining.
I'll tell you what. I drove all of your horses back the 4,000 plus meters from the storm all the way back to the township of Town, and I have notes. You guys made some wild horses, let me tell you what. But they're all back home now, in case anybody was worried about their horse, their named or unnamed horses. But all right, with a whopping 9, The highest roll of the night, shockingly, Tron.
What's going on, everybody? As everybody knows, tomorrow is the Ninjag-Who update, so make sure you use code LONGTOM in the shop when you're purchasing that LEGO pass.
That's right.
Having a blast. Feel like I'm back in my element now over here in Ninjago land. And yeah, just excited to be back playing LEGO again. Actually have motivation for it.
Right? Yeah, I've played more LEGO in the last maybe week and a half than I had in the prior few months. Because it had gotten to a point where I was only doing K&K stuff, and now, like, well, you guys probably saw I've been putting out all those shorts and TikToks and whatnot. They're doing pretty decently, which is definitely a motivator, but also the new content. I've actually been running around my expert world, like grinding mats, which I'm not anti-expert mode, but I don't prefer it. Let's just put it that way. But
I got to show you my expert mode right now.
Okay. But in anticipation of tomorrow, which we thought was the day after tomorrow, but it's not anymore. I've been grinding up my oils and all my everything, getting ready. I got a stack of dragon scales. We're good to go. But yeah. Glad you're feeling the vibe too there as well, Tony. Always a pleasure to have you.
Always
you
a pleasure.
Still doing Baldur's Gate on your channel, or how are things over there?
I just finished the last of my like basically 2-minute build guides for first level characters. I did the wizard one most recently, and I actually, since I'm having so many problems with YouTube and my phone number, I've been streaming occasionally on Twitch.
Oh heck yeah! I'll have to check that
Since
out.
I can't do it on YouTube right now.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I was thinking of, about doing a dual stream myself, like going back to it, but I just we'll see. But
A lot of interesting people on Twitch, though.
Oh yeah.
People telling you, "Oh yeah, so excited for your content, but maybe you should jump off of someone else's channel."
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing about all these different platforms too. Like, I don't know all the, like, you know, like raids and, you know, different stuff like that. Like, I mean, I understand the concept. I couldn't tell you how to accomplish any of it. You know what I mean? Like,
If you want to raid somebody, you do /raid space and then the person's name in like the Twitch chat, and it'll like queue up, and then it counts like everybody in your stream, and then you hit like go, and then basically it like sends everybody.
yeah.
If you do it, you want to like get that person's stream up too, just so you can kind of see, because once it switches over, it'll like your chat no longer is like your chat. It's like now you're in their chat.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it's a cool way to share the community, and you know.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Right.
For the beginning, I really forgot. Like I didn't even know, and then one of my friends kept on saying like, "Don't forget to raid out to somebody." And then it's like, yeah, it's like a good thing, because then it's like basically anybody that you're friends with or like in the community, any viewers you have, you send to someone else, and then hopefully
Yeah.
one day they return the favor. Next thing you know, you have like 40 people in your chat because someone raided you.
Right. Heck yeah. Yeah, I started out streaming on Twitch, but I don't know. For whatever reason, I didn't get it. Maybe, I don't know, but I wanted to get on YouTube, so I've been focusing on that. Which, you know, now in retrospect, I wish I'd done more on YouTube. But
Yeah, they all have their advantages and disadvantages.
yeah. But what's your page on Twitch, Tony? Is it
Tony_Stoic.
Oh, Tony_Stoic, right on. Yeah, everybody be sure to check out Tony on Twitch, and Baldur's Gate content on Shadow Ronin Studios on YouTube. Heck yeah, bud. Well, thank you again for coming out.
Always.
And our second highest roll of the night, Monday Olives with a 4.
I'm Monday Olives. You've been watching Kaverns Klombos streamed live every Tuesday from 8 to 10 p.m. ET here on YouTube at the Long Tom Lounge, and soon to be on Twitch, possibly, maybe. Thank you so much for watching the stream. I myself have been streaming a little bit of music creation content in the mornings over on Kick at the Olive Surge. I'm also going to be running through Fable 1, 2, and 3 before the new Fable drops sometime this year, and I think it comes out really soon, actually. But I'm also going to probably stream some LEGO content, or at least make some LEGO content, because the stuff's coming out tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's what I got going on. Thank you so much for coming out, and I hope everyone uses code LONGTOM in the item shop when they're buying stuff for the new patch tomorrow. Let's go.
Heck yeah. Always a pleasure, Monday. Glad to hear you're getting back into stuff as well. This content journey for all of us has been a rocky road, but I think we're all finally getting into our grooves again, which is nice.
Absolutely.
But yeah, everybody be sure to check out Monday Olives, and I'm sorry, what was the
so on YouTube, I'm gonna
Surge.
stay Monday Olives, and on Kick, I'm Olive Surge. Yeah.
Olive Surge, there you go. Yeah. So when do you stream on Kick? Do you have a schedule or not, or just whenever you
I don't have a schedule yet. It's mostly mornings. Monday is gonna be a set day, and then all the other days are just days that I can. Yeah.
I made the joke last time and I forgot. But heck yeah, everybody be sure to check out Monday on both YouTube and Kick. And heck yeah. Man, I cannot believe these rolls spicy with a 2.
Hello everyone, it's been Spicy Plays on Long Tom Lounge. I hope everybody has had a wonderful night for this episode of Kaverns Klombos. And we'll see you again Tuesday for the next one with some new content in the game. We'll see if it affects our journey any.
Heck yeah. Man, I'll tell you what, when I found out what just the context of the update was going to be, I was like, hallelujah. Because, you know, it's 100% based on chaos energy and chaos this, and, you know, we're getting a chaos dragon, we're getting, you know, yada, 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 and it just all lined up so, like I said earlier, so entirely coincidentally, like I couldn't have planned it better, you know what I mean? And now...
Because they're watching our streams.
Right.
Are you sure you don't work at Epic? Did you get all those 1,000 employees paychecks?
Nothing. But yeah, it's really wild. And for a long time, I felt like all that Dago stuff was really shoehorned in there. You know, I had to explain it in game somehow. There had to be some kind of reason. Oh, well, he's aligned with the Storm King, or you know, whatever, yada yada yada. But now, like I was saying, with the Ninjag-Who stuff, I feel like it has a natural in route. And this is how the worlds of Fortnite and Ninjag-Who are overlapping into Fortnite Odyssey to create a like shared it's I don't know. I spent a lot of time thinking about it over this past week and drawing parallels between, you know, the first Lama and the first Spinjitzu Master, and I was getting all you guys know how I get with lore, so it was getting pretty deep over here, but yeah, super excited for the update, and it will definitely affect the direction of your folks' adventure. So don't worry about that, Spicy. Coming soon on Kaverns Klombos. But thank you, sir, as always, for being here. Always a pleasure. I'm glad we got you a functioning spin maneuver. This one has some effect
off
on
the
it.
side of that mountain over there.
I saw that. I was just about to come look for you, and you flew back up. But everybody be sure to check out Spicy Plays on YouTube. I got your invite to play the other day, bro, and I got it, but I didn't get it for like 2 hours. It's like 2 hours
Right.
later. So, yeah. When you see me on, hit me on Discord because my phone gives me
All right.
notifications. The game doesn't always.
All right,
Um,
we'll do.
But yeah, everybody be sure to check out Spicy Place, and we will catch you next week, brother.
I'll be here.
But that brings us to Remy Lexington. Lead us out there, brother.
Like everyone else said, I'm excited for Ninjag-Who. It's coming out. Yeah, so I stream on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube, and lately I've been kind of rotating between Hytale, Lego, and Everwind, and a few others. But the coming weeks, I should be mostly back on LEGO Fortnite because with the new update, got more stuff to play. So
Heck yeah.
come by. I mainly stream usually like 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern time, around there. And yeah, come by, say hi, and hang out.
Unless you're doing a dream stream.
Unless a dream stream, but then
Yeah.
then I'm usually kind of more casual. I don't talk as much, and I'm playing
Yeah.
usually like an MMO. I'm back on WoW right now, and I've been playing
I saw that the other night.
some of that.
You were like, "This is what I look like now," and you were like, "Why would I wear a new skin when I have this Champions
Yeah.
edition?" I forget what exactly you're saying, but you were talking about you had
Yeah,
an
it was
old
a-
school skin that.
Yeah, because like it's
So,
still in
like-
it's still in like the shop that you can like buy it as like a cosmetic, but like I tell you though, I don't know if Blizzard did something. I knew I had the full set. I had to rebuy like the hood again, and I'm like, which I thought was weird, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I forgot, but I couldn't imagine me. That would
Yeah,
probably would
yeah.
have been the first piece I bought.
That's
But it didn't cost much.
yeah. That's
it was
one of
like
the
an
things I
yeah.
loved about WoW though is the transmog, so you could change your armor to look like whatever you wanted it to.
Yeah.
Uh, I think that would be awesome to have in Lego Fortnite. You know, like how cool would Monday's wooden hammer be if it could, if it had lightning on it though, or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
or whatever ability that we can't do now because it's wooden. But
They
I don't know.
should just do like, I think they should go more in depth with the Lego stuff where like, just give me like the superhero skin, but I said they should make a Lego skin that's like a full sized like regular like battle royale like person, but with a Lego head. But then also but then have that customizable like the hero skins where you could choose like hat, glass, like the face, like
Oh
give
my
different
God, dude.
faces, give different torso,
Like,
and then like yeah, you would have like the other ones.
that would
But I think
be
it'd be funny.
so funny. I mean, I don't see it happening just because of Lego's stance on guns in general.
They should just call Brickman and just
yeah,
rip it
right.
off.
Yeah.
Brick guy.
Yeah, no blocks guy.
Or yeah, or brick fig,
Yeah, yeah.
or not minifig, but like regular fig.
Yeah. Maxi Fig.
Yeah, but then at least then when you play Lego, you could like literally customize, like, could choose like a hat or a hood, or the back
Right.
bling could be like a scuba tank, and like you could change the pants and like
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. And then like I don't know, the skins are cool, but I like when you can really like mix and match and customize and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've been asking for that for a while, and hopefully it'll show up. What I almost want more though is the changing booth. I want a prop that
yeah.
I can put down, and it's my locker. Because tonight's little
call.
thing would have been so much cooler if I could have cycled through a few outfits rapidly,
Yeah.
without having to do the in and because like showing you guys I forget his name again. Guan Yu. I don't know. He's up on my screen in the stream right now. That would have been cool to switch to him. I had other elemental masters picked out for different, stuff, and I downloaded a bunch of other PNGs of characters too, and then I was like, all right, this is getting to be a little much. Like, I can just tell them they're there. They don't have to see every single skin that's there. You know what I mean? Like, but I did want to physically surround you guys on screen. I thought that would have been funny. But yeah, I guess we can only wait and see what this update's going to bring, and then the updates beyond it. This is one thing I've been super impressed by since the fallout at Epic, you know, all the layoffs and everything, is I feel like LEGO has stepped up where Epic was dropping the ball. I feel like LEGO's pushing these changes that we're seeing, like getting the roadmap, getting the katana early, getting, you know, just things kicked back into motion, you know, and then kind of reassuring that we're not going anywhere as a game mode. You know, has been nice.
Disney just laid off a bunch of people.
Oh, really?
Too. Yeah, 6 hours ago. Begins laying off 1,000 employees. I'm telling you, they're getting ready to buy Epic.
Yep. Yep. No. They've been wanting to do it. They're just apparently waiting for the right time. And like we were saying, I don't know if it was last stream, the stream before, it seems to be the right time. You know, it all just depends what Disney's planning to do with it, in my opinion. If they want to keep it the way it is, cool. If they want to Disneyfy it, I'm not as cool with that, you know. You know, I want to play Fortnite. I don't want to play Dreamlight Valley or whatever, you know what I mean? Like,
I think that they're coming out. Apparently Epic, I think, is working on a Disney extraction shooter. Some kind of Disney extraction type game.
Which is the bizarrest string of words in a row that I've ever heard.
It is, but I'm just saying, if you can run around as Mickey Mouse and Goofy with pew-pews getting loot and extracting with it, I will give them all of my money. All of my money.
Donald Duck, man.
Like, no, I'm not saying it wouldn't be awesome. I'm just saying I'd be surprised. Yeah, no, because it is.
It's a gorge.
Gorge, is that an AR-15?
Give me my loot.
I would totally be using Scrooge McDuck if they do that.
Yeah, right. Heck yeah.
No, who would I want to use? I want to use what was his name? He was the duck with the wheel and DuckTales.
Oh, Gizmo McDuck or Gizmo.
Was it Gizmo? Gizmo Duck?
It wasn't McDuck. Yeah. Oh, I'm thinking of Launchpad McQuack.
Launchpad McQuack, Gizmo. Huey Dewey, Uncle Scrooge.
Yep, Gizmo didn't have a last name, I don't think. But yeah, well, here we're gonna Google it right now because we need to know. DuckTales Gizmo. I'm pretty sure it's just Gizmo. Oh, it's Gizmo Duck.
Yeah, Gizmo Duck. He was like a superhero, sort of.
Fenton Crackshell, the mild-mannered accountant for Scrooge McDuck, and the secret identity of superhero Gizmo Duck.
Oh my god. There's a lot of characters that they don't like, a lot of B characters. You think of Tailspin,
right?
Too, where you got Baloo and.
Oh my god, I've been planning to build the Tailspin plane for the longest time in Lego, and I just haven't gotten around to it. But we got all those Yellow Palm Paradise pieces and rounded pieces and stuff, and I was like, now's the time. But I just, like I said, I've been having a time, the past few months, so I'll get to it eventually. But maybe after all my horse videos skyrocket me to fame and fortune. I did have the thought the other day because a lot of on TikTok, people save the videos. I've gotten a ton of likes for the videos on TikTok. I mean, the YouTube shorts are doing pretty all right too, but not they're doing way better on TikTok as far as people saving them and liking them. And it just occurred to me.
TikTok is really good.
Yeah, no, I wish I'd, because I always make all my videos for YouTube. So to change them for TikTok, but now I've been making them specifically to be shorts, so they're perfect for TikTok, because they're in the right orientation and, yada, 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 the aspect ratio and all that.
Yeah.
But it occurred to me the other day, there could be, a bunch of people in the world right now who have a long Tom horse in their world, which is crazy. And
Yeah.
Lego actually commented on the Simple Horse video, which is pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Ironically, Little Miss Ragebait there, my troll, came along and had, their normal negative things to say. And I'm like, oh, should I believe you or believe Lego? Let me think, Oh no, Lego likes it, but you don't? Who should I? Oh well, But that's one of the things I love about content creation is just the sometimes absurd people you run into.
If you got haters, it means you're doing something right, and
Yeah,
even
100%.
negative activity is still activity on your page. So
that's right. It's almost like come back, say more bad things, so we can have a conversation. Because I never give in to any. People say negative things. I'm just like, thanks.
yeah.
I don't care.
Sometimes I play dumb.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Well,
this was this like this, and they're like, no, you idiot. I'm like, just keep going. Sometimes
Yeah.
someone else will chime in and argue for you, and you're like, yeah, go at it.
Yeah. And the secret of the whole thing is that they don't realize it, but nobody can be meaner to me than I am.
That's true. We usually are our own harshest critic.
Yeah. So, trust me, anything you can type in my YouTube comment section, I've already thought about myself 6 times today. But yeah. Shoot. That's everybody, huh? We did it. Right? Remy with the Nat 1. Holy cow.
That's right.
So that is episode, 94? Right? I think tonight was 94.
Yeah.
6 more episodes to 100. Boom!
That's crazy.
That is
That is
absolutely crazy.
I've never played D&D this many, or any role-playing game this many sessions.
I have not since high school. And
I didn't even in high school. I think the most I ever made it was like 20.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them break up almost as quickly as they form sometimes.
Yeah, I had a really solid gaming group growing up. We had same people for most of it. It's just we were ultra nerds. So like every 6 weeks we'd be playing a different tabletop. I played more tabletop games than people probably even know exist.
See, I had the good fortune or bad fortune, I don't know what you want to call it, of growing up in a very small town where there was literally nothing else to do. We didn't,
yeah.
The closest street light was a half hour away, and it was a blinking yellow.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, if you wanted to go see a movie or go shopping or any outside of like a small grocery store type thing, you were driving at least an hour. So
yeah, I when I lived in Florida, I remember our friends owned a ranch or a farm, and when I stayed with them for a couple months at a time every year, they would only go shopping once every 2 weeks, but it was insane because they'd bring 2 vehicles and they would just like get so much stuff. And I remember just being like, this is more stuff than I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah. No, you start picking up interesting shopping habits when you live in the sticks. What I wonder about sometimes is those people who live like in remote places in Alaska and they go shopping like once every 6 months. Like that's crazy to me. Like,
yeah.
I mean, super awesome, but also pretty intense. That's it.
Well, you got to know what you're doing to pull that off, because you got to be prepared. And you're going shopping for fun stuff. You're not out there. You're not living off of what you're shopping for.
Right, and you're like, oh, I'm not just gonna pop out to the corner store real quick. It's like a 10-hour drive to the store.
Yeah.
What do you do when they don't have something you need? You know what I mean? Like, I just drove 10 hours. Like,
Overnight express it with UPS.
yeah, right. So, but all right. It is almost 20 after 10. We're running way over time, but good conversation. Can't help but stay for it. Super excited for the update. Everybody be sure to use code LONGTOM, as everyone's mentioned. It really does help out a lot, especially in my current situation. Trying to get a little wind underneath my sails here. And thank you to everyone who has been using it. It truly means a lot. Thank you to all my members. Thank you to everybody who's been commenting, liking, following, subscribing. You guys are the best. And I am actually net positive 13 subscribers this month, which the last couple months I've been in the negative. So thank you, everybody. I'll keep making videos, I promise.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, the simple horse is doing wildly well, honestly. Well, for my content. And that's also the video that LEGO commented on. Honestly, the medium horse is way more fun, but I think people just like the idea of having a little pony to ride around, period. You know, so. I think next is going to be a Warhorse tutorial. And then after that, I'll show some of the many variations of ways to decorate the horse, add wagons, you know, chariots, stuff like that. And yeah, so keep your eyes out for all of those. And everybody be sure to check out Monday Olives, Remy Lexington, Spicy Plays, and Tony Stoic of Shadow Ronin Studios on all of their varied and numerous social platforms. Try them all. You never know what you'll come up with, but I'm sure it'll be good. But yeah, that's going to do it for us here at Kaverns Klombos at the Long Tom Lounge. Every Tuesday, 8 to 10 p.m. And be sure to join us next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. We may have a surprise visit from Master Wu himself. So, you know, everybody get ready for that. He's been out on the front lines of the chaos war that's transpiring here in Ninjag-Who, but he might turn up at the monastery any day now. But regardless of what happens, it's going to be awesome. So be sure to check that out. And I guess the only thing left to do now is say goodnight, adventurers.
Good night, adventurers.
That's my favorite part of the whole stream every week. Good
I
night,
love that
adventurers.
part so much.
And yeah, we will see you next week. Bye.